Hi, my name is Brooke Hagerty. Welcome to today's episode of For the Love of Food. Today we're going to talk about kid-friendly breakfasts. Now, I admit it's been a few years since I've had a little one around, but I remember the days of the springtime Saturday mornings trying to get out quick to practices and trying to get something in your belly so you've got enough energy for not only you, but for the kids to get through those rough practices. So we're going to cure that today with these awesome kid-friendly breakfasts. First, we're going to do a breakfast grilled cheese French toast. I know it sounds complicated, but trust me, it is not. And second, we're going to do something that the kids can make, and that is a breakfast wrap. Quick, easy, on the go. They're going to want it all the time. But let's go ahead and get started with our grilled cheese French toast. First of all, I bought at the store, I was in there the other day and I found this bread it's called a French toast bread. So basically what it is, you can just pop it in the toaster or the toaster oven, take it out, butter it, and they're saying that that's a quick French toast for you. But we're going to kick it up a notch and we're going to turn it into the grilled cheese that I was talking about. What we're going to use to turn it into the grilled cheese is, again, we're going to use that bread. We're going to use bacon. We're going to use cheese, but we're going to use a whipped cream cheese. So that way it's a little bit lighter and delicate, a little more conducive to breakfast rather than just a regular cheese sandwich. We're also going to make it a little sweet, put a little bit of local honey on it. I know I've talked about local honey before, but it's really important, especially now during allergy season. Take a teaspoon of local honey every day. It helps ward off your allergies. There you go. There's my little tip for you for the day. Let's get started over on our stovetop. I'm going to turn my griddle on. I've got just a flat top griddle here. If you don't have a griddle, you can always certainly use a frying pan. That's not a problem at all. I just happen to have this, so I'm going to use this. I'm going to also use the butter that I'm using. I'm actually using a wonderful, this is a salted butter. I don't normally use a salted butter, but this is an Amish salted butter that I get from my local grocery store. It's really, really good, and it's nice to have around. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to butter my bread. It's softened here, so it's a little bit easier to spread. Just butter just a little bit. You see, I'm doing my butter nice and thin, so it's easier to spread on there. I'm not worrying about getting it all over the bread because we're actually going to butter our griddle as well. What I am going to do though is I'm going to butter not just one side, but I'm going to butter both sides of my bread. Again, just a nice little bit there. It spreads nice and easy. You see there, and I'm going to do my other side. My griddle is warming up, and I'm going to add a little bit of butter to that too, as I said. So I've got butter here on my bread. Let's get some butter onto our griddle here. Oh, hear that nice sizzle there? Perfect. I had that set on a medium. There, it's set on medium. My butter's nice and melted. Again, not a lot because we've got butter 2 places here. So you don't need to overdo it. So we're just going to put our butter, we're going to put our bread down. I'd say butter side down, but both sides are buttered, so you can use either side you want. Just my little tip for the day. We're going to let that go for about 2 minutes per side, just so it gets nice and crispy. Well, that's doing that. I'm going to take my bacon. I already had my bacon that was pre-cooked. So this is my pre-cooked bacon. I pre-cooked it. The way I do my bacon is I do it on a sheet pan, on a baking rack in the oven at 425 degrees for 8 minutes. Then I go ahead and I turn the pan, put it back in for another 8 minutes. Sometimes I flip it if it will need to be flipped. It's all dependent on your desired crispness of your bacon. I pulled it out. I always keep bacon in my refrigerator in a Ziploc bag, so it's easy to get to. I like it as a nice little snack too. But anyway, that's my bacon tip for the day for you. I've been about 2 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and flip my toast. Oh, you'll see it's already got that nice crisp brown on there. I'm going to add my cream cheese. Again, this is a whipped cream cheese, so it's nice and soft, you see. I'm just going to put that right on here. Spread it. Oh, this is lovely. I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. Oh, this cream cheese, I love the whipped cream cheese. You know, just something easy. You can always whip it at home too. You know, just buy regular cream cheese and whip it, but it's nice to have it ready made when you need it for those quick Saturday mornings. Okay, so I've got my cream cheese on there. That's starting to melt down a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of my local honey. Just a tiny bit of local honey right on there. We're going to add a little bit more sweetness to go along with the sweetness from the French toast bread. I'm going to take some bacon. I'm going to put a couple bacon slices. I want to warm it up just a little bit so that it's going onto the bread hot, or warm, I should say. I think 2 slices ought to be enough for there. And we just want that just a little bit, just so it's not cold going onto what's already getting warm. You can see the honey here is nice and golden. It's beautiful. I'm just going to put these bacon slices right on my bread. Yum. I'm going to take my turner. I'm going to pick my bread up from the other side and flip it right over. Oh. So it's going to turn into a nice golden brown. You see how gorgeous that is? I'm going to do something a little, I'm going to grab a little bit more butter and put it just underneath. A little more sizzle. Watch this. And just drag it over. Oh. Little more sizzle right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip again. Look at that. This is going to be absolutely delicious. Let me grab a plate. Put that over here. Yum! I'm all finished there. This took all of about, 3 or 4 minutes. If your kids are older, it's something they can do on their own. Or if they're younger, you can do it for them. Oh my gosh. It smells so sweet. The honey in there is going to be amazing. I was going to wait and eat this after I made our breakfast wrap rather, but I can't wait. I'm going to have a bite of this now. Boy, is that delicious. So, let me grab a paper towel. Quick, easy breakfast right there. Man, you can't beat that. Give me a minute or two, clean this area up. I'm going to come back and show you how to make an amazing no-cook breakfast wrap. Okay, so I'm back now, and I'm going to put together a super duper easy kid-friendly breakfast wrap. So easy that your littlest of little ones can do this. All they need is a table knife for spreading the almond butter. So what's going to go into this breakfast wrap? Well, almond butter, as I just said. Or if you don't have almond butter, please feel free to use peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter, whatever you want to use in there. I'm going to be using a whole wheat wrap today. It makes it just a little bit sweeter, and the kids like that a little bit more. So we're also going to be adding to our breakfast wrap today, in addition to our almond butter, we're going to be, again, pulling out that local honey. We're going to have a Drizzle local honey. We're going to have a beautiful banana, and we're going to have some gorgeous fresh strawberries. As we are getting full swing into strawberry season, just right around the corner, just look for some amazing strawberries at your local farmers markets. I can't wait for them to come out. But let's go ahead and make this quick wrap. Again, I pulled out my whole wheat wrap. I've got my almond butter. This is gorgeous almond butter too. And this is so simple. This is a great afternoon snack as well. It's all, I say kid friendly, but this is a wonderful snack for us as adults. We're always looking for that afternoon pick me up, or if we need a quick breakfast on the go, rather than stopping at the fast food place and getting something that's, close to 800,000 calories for breakfast, why not go ahead and grab this wrap? Because you're looking at about 300 calories for this wrap total. Okay, so I've put some almond butter on here. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop my banana open. Bananas, so my wrap here is about 150 calories. The almond butter that I put on here right now, that's about 50 calories. My banana here is about 75 calories, but we're only gonna use about half of it. So we're at 37 calories. So we are at 237 calories right now. Ta-da! Little bite of banana for me. I'm gonna take a little bit of honey and just drizzle it right down there. I'm gonna grab my strawberries. Again, using my same knife. Simple, simple, simple. Some strawberries, I'm gonna grab another one. Okay, so we've got our wrap here. We've got our tortilla, our whole wheat tortilla wrap. We've got our almond butter. We've got our banana. We've got sliced strawberries, and we've got just a little drizzle of the local honey. We're looking at about 300 calories here total. I'm just gonna wrap this up, wrap it and roll it. And bingo, I've got breakfast to go. How's that? And it's delicious. Pair either one of these breakfasts with a beautiful orange, some more strawberries, banana. Quick, easy breakfast on the go for the weekends or the weekdays. My name is Brooke Hagerty. I'm the Food Chick. Thanks for joining me today on For the Love of Food.